The conference room went silent the moment Daniel's manager closed the folder. Daniel knew the look. He had seen it before. 20 years in corporate logistics taught him how these meetings ended. Still, he sat straight and waited. "Daniel," his manager said carefully, "we're restructuring operations. Your position has been eliminated effective immediately." For a second, Daniel didn't react. Not because he didn't understand. Because he had. Single father. One income. Mortgage. School fees. His daughter Lily's braces next month. His chest tightened. "I trained the new regional team," Daniel said quietly. His manager avoided eye contact. "Yes. I worked weekends for 6 months. We appreciate everything you've done." Daniel gave a short laugh. "People only said we appreciate you when appreciation cost nothing." A folder slid across the table. Severance papers. Security instructions. Laptop return checklist. 20 years reduced to 6 sheets of paper. Daniel stood slowly. No anger. No shouting. Just exhaustion. He packed his office in one cardboard box while people pretended not to notice. A framed photo. A coffee mug that said "Number 1 Dad." 3 pens. That was it. At 3:47 p.m., Daniel walked into the parking lot and sat inside his old pickup truck. He looked at his phone. One missed call from Lily. Text. "Dad, did your meeting go okay?" He stared at the screen. Then typed. "Everything's okay. I'll pick you up at 5. He deleted it. Typed again. "Meeting ran long. Love you." Sent. Daniel leaned back and closed his eyes. Then something clicked. Not anger. Memory. 8 years earlier. His wife had died unexpectedly, leaving him to raise Lily alone. Back then, while everyone offered sympathy, Daniel had quietly built something at night after putting Lily to bed. Not for ambition. For security. A small logistics consulting company. Nothing flashy. Just helping local businesses optimize shipping systems. Over the years it grew. Then grew again. Eventually he hired managers and stepped back because his corporate salary felt safer. Most people at work never knew. Only one person did. Daniel opened his contacts. Scrolled. Press call. A voice answered immediately. "Daniel, it's me." His business partner laughed. "You never call during work hours." Daniel looked at the office building. "Apparently, I don't work there anymore." Silence. Then, "They fired you?" Daniel smiled slightly. "Today." Another pause. Then his partner said something unexpected. "Well, that solves our problem." Daniel frowned. "What problem?" His partner exhaled. "The acquisition proposal." Daniel sat up. "What acquisition?" "You told me not to bother you unless necessary." Daniel blinked. "Right. Months ago they had discussed expanding." He ignored it. His partner continued. "We've been negotiating to acquire a regional logistics operation." Daniel looked back at the building. His old company. A strange feeling crept into his chest. Which company? His partner named it. Daniel stared. His former employer. His partner kept talking. "They're struggling. Leadership issues. Employee turnover. We finalized financing this morning." Daniel almost laughed. "What timing?" His partner asked carefully. "You want to move forward?" Daniel looked at the cardboard box beside him. 20 years. One meeting. One folder. He thought about the weekends. The skipped vacations. Missing Lily's school events. All for people who never saw him as more than payroll. Daniel spoke calmly. "Complete the acquisition." His partner hesitated. "You sure?" Daniel nodded. Then said quietly. "And schedule an all-hands meeting." A pause. "What are you planning?" Daniel looked toward the windows where executives still moved around confidently. His voice stayed steady. "Fire every one of them." Silence. Then his partner laughed. "You're serious?" Daniel answered. "Keep the workers. Keep operations. Keep the teams." His eyes stayed on the executive floor. "Remove leadership." The partner was quiet. Then, "That's actually possible." Daniel continued. "No revenge speeches. No humiliation." He looked at the photo of Lily. Just accountability. 2 weeks later, Daniel walked into the same building. No cardboard box. No security escort. Employees filled the conference hall. Confused. Nervous. Whispers spread as Daniel stepped onto the stage. Executives looked stunned. The board representative introduced him. Effective immediately, Daniel Hayes has assumed executive leadership following acquisition. The room exploded in whispers. Daniel took the microphone. He looked at familiar faces. People who stayed late. People who worked hard. People afraid every quarter. He smiled. "I'm not here to punish employees." The room quieted. He turned toward leadership. But I learned something recently. No anger. Just certainty. Companies fail when they forget people built them. He announced leadership restructuring. New department heads. Executive exits. Employee retention. No layoffs. The room stayed silent. Until someone started clapping. Then another. Then everyone. Daniel stepped off stage. His phone buzzed. Lily. Dad, someone online says you bought your company? Daniel smiled and typed back. Long story. Ice cream after school? 3 dots appeared. Then, only if you're paying, boss. Daniel laughed. For the first time in years. He left work early.